moose here. You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Oh, man. For generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. An Irish whip with authority. Bo Dallas caught a little off guard there. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now. And the instinct from Bo Dallas on display.
Drop down. Leapfrog. He's got to go for the cover. Neck breaker. Up and...
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by...
This might be it! Oh, my. It's just not Bo Dallas's night, guys.
He just slammed him with ease.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall submission or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the...
This could be all she wrote. Better move there, getting away with that one.
It's just not Bo Dallas's night, guys. Come on, you can't do that.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
Oh, and he reverses it.
Second time's a charm.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Here we go.
He's throwing the rule book out the window.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Look at that.
Famous, sir. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Here's his moment, Michael. Can Bo Dallas pull through?
And now he goes for it a second time.
It's just not Bo Dallas's night, guys.
Counter here.
He's got a boatload of energy. Let's see if it lasts.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
That could break a nose. The Bo Dallas we see now is much different than the individual who debuted in WWE in 2014. For someone challenging Bo Dallas today, they need to be ready to square off against a vicious individual.
What Bo Dallas has shown us is that he's willing to take out...
Yes! Takes it!
Oh boy, I can't believe that thing ended like that. Here's another look at a steel cage match for the ages.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, The Brawler.
What a ferocious conclusion to this steel cage match.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.